Hey guys, it's Cher, and today I'm going to be trying out some new e.l.f. makeup products. Well, they're not new, but they did come out in 2021, so cut me some slack because I'm just trying to get back into filming videos. They're new-ish e.l.f. makeup products. I've done some videos on e.l.f. products in the past because I think that they're just a really affordable makeup company and they come out with some decent products for the price that you end up paying. So today I'm going to be trying out some of their newer products that have come out this year, and if you would like to see me do that, then let's get into it. First, I'm taking 2 shades of the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. It's supposed to be color correcting and full coverage and have a natural finish. It's also SPF 30. I got 2 different shades because I feel like my skin tone is somewhere in between the 2 that I bought. This one's Fair 120 and this one is Fair 150, so very little difference in between the 2 shades, but one of them is like cooler toned and one of them's warmer toned, and I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle on the more neutral spectrum, so I got both. I'm gonna mix both and apply that. These were $14 each at Target, and I do think that this is one of the newer products to come out from e.l.f. First impressions, it's not that bad. For a $14 really affordable CC cream slash foundation that you can get at a drugstore, it's really not that bad. I'll be honest, when I was buying this, I didn't really have high expectations for this product because I've tried e.l.f. foundations in the past and they were bad. Does anyone remember the little e.l.f. boxy bottle of foundation for $5 that they used to sell? I tried that before because it was cheap and you could get it anywhere. And it was awful. Like, it was awful. Maybe the worst foundation I've ever tried. I don't really know what younger me was expecting of a $5 foundation that you can basically get at the dollar store. But yeah, it is pretty full coverage and it does have a natural finish on me. It doesn't dry out my skin too badly from what I'm seeing in the viewfinder and also from my little Tarte mirror. If you've watched any of my previous makeup videos, then you know that I have really dry skin. So if there's even a slight tendency for a foundation or a concealer to be drying on your skin, then I'm going to experience it, and I'm not seeing any of that really. I'm pretty happy with it, and plus it has some SPF in it. It's lightweight, it's not super heavy, so I'm not upset about it. Next, I'm going to be applying the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is not a new product. I think that it came out around 2 years ago, and I have a whole video on that. I will link it in the description when it was first new on the market, and I remember being really impressed with that. Since then, I think that they've updated the formula a little bit, and they've made a couple different finishes. So there's like a matte finish, and I think a more hydrating natural finish, but this is just the old school matte concealer. I already know I'm gonna like this, so let's apply it. I've seen a lot of videos lately about how people tend to use too much concealer and waste their product. So I'm gonna try to go a little bit lighter on the concealer than I usually would. But I have some really dark under eyes, so I don't know if that's gonna work out. I really don't think that this is gonna be enough. This is in the shade Light Beige, by the way, which sounds like it would be too dark for me considering I'm normally the lightest shade possible in every formula and every brand of every makeup product ever. But surprisingly, it's not that dark, and it's coming across a little bit yellow on the viewfinder, but it's really not in real life. It's just a nice nude color for my skin tone. This is $6. Alright, so this is the CC cream with the concealer added. I know my face looks really flat and one-dimensional right now, but just so you can see my skin. Disclaimer, I'm not one of those people that uses a beauty filter or smoothing filters. I'm not that professional. So my skin definitely still looks like skin. It definitely still has texture, and you can see pores and stuff like that. But you can still tell that the 2 products so far aren't working against each other. It's not really drying out my skin that much as far as I can tell. So next I'm gonna do my brows. I did not pick up one of the e.l.f. brow defining pencils. That's just not really something I was thinking about, so I didn't pick it up. However, I do still have an e.l.f. brow product I can use, and it's just the e.l.f. brow defining gel stick. It's basically just has a little tip of gel at the very end of a pen, and when you run it across your brows, it helps your brow hairs stay in place. So I am going to apply that, and then I'm just going to fill in my brows like I normally would. Now I did buy quite a few eyeshadow products and I'm probably not going to be able to use them all in this video, but I am going to use a few. I went ahead and bought 3 of the No Budge shadow sticks. The red one is Copper Chic, the light gold is Champagne Crystal, and the more nude, neutral colored one is called Magnetic Pull. These were $5 each and they are some of the newer eyeshadow products that e.l.f. has come out with this year. And I also picked up the e.l.f. Liquid Metallic Eyeshadow in the color Galaxy because I thought it was a really pretty color and I love liquid eyeshadows. So what I ended up doing with these is I used the shade Magnetic Pull on the outer corners of my eyes, kind of like in a C shape, and then I blended that out with a clean brush. I also added a little bit to the creases of my eyes just to give the illusion of a little bit of a shadow there. And then I went ahead and took that liquid metallic eyeshadow in the shade Galaxy and applied that all over my lid. I did have to blend it out a little bit because it comes off a little bit heavy. I really like how liquid eyeshadows kind of have that wet look when you apply them to your eyes. I just think that it looks really pretty. And I did really like this product even if it's not technically new. It was also just $5, so I would also say that it was worth the price. Next, I'm going to take that champagne colored shadow stick and apply that to the inner corners of my eyes to brighten them up a little bit. Next, I'm taking that shadow stick in the shade Magnetic Pull and just underlining my lower lash line. And I'm just trying to even out the eye look here. Like, it's pretty dark on top and not that dark on the bottom. This definitely does a good job creating the illusion of shadows on your face. I could definitely see myself using this just to like deepen up the details of my eyes, like either on my lash line if I want to make it look more smoky, or if I just wanted to apply a neutral transition shade to my crease. I would definitely use this for that. By the way, I did add some winged liner really quick because it's just something I always do with basically any eye look I do. Don't look too close because it's not even. Why would anything work out while I'm filming a YouTube video? So now moving on to some contour and bronzer. I'm just using the regular powder e.l.f. contour kit. It's not new, it's been around forever. I did try to pick up the cream contour kit because I've been trying to get into doing like cream contour, but they didn't have it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this e.l.f. contour palette that I've had forever. Well, I tried and failed at a nose contour because I'm just not that good. I think it's probably time to move on from that before I mess it up even more. For blush, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Bite Size Face Duo in Pomegranate. I think this is supposed to be like a blush and then a champagne colored highlight, but I think the highlight is gonna be too dark for my skin to be an actual highlight, so I think I'm just gonna use the blush. It was only $3 at Target, and there were a lot of different shade combinations to fit different skin tones. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Big Mood Mega Volume and Lifting Mascara. It's in pitch black, it's on all their ad campaigns, like they're really trying to promote this mascara, and it was $7. So let's see how well this works. Okay, so I'm not a huge fan of this mascara, unfortunately, because like the wand is huge. Like, it's supposed to be an hourglass shape to better help like shape your eyelashes, but it's just way too big for my eyes. Like, it's as big as my eye, so I can't even fit the wand, like the brush, into my lashes to put the product on. Like, it's not really working for me. I guess if you maybe have bigger eyes, like I'm not sure what eye shape this brush would work for. That's how big it is. Beyond that, the product is super clumpy. Especially on my bottom lashes, you can really tell how clumpy it is because it just looks like they're not separated at all. My lashes are not separated at all. Me personally, I'm not a fan of this mascara at all. I had a hard time applying it. It goes on extremely clumpy. The wand is bulky and hard to maneuver around your eyes. It's just not great. For my final product, I'm going to be trying out the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer in Clear. I wanted to try to find one of their lip plumping glosses and one of their new shades that they just came out with this year, but unfortunately the Target I went to didn't have any real selection, and beyond that there were no shades that would be flattering for me, so I just had to go with their clear gloss. It was $6. Before I try this out, I'm going to be applying the Milani lip plumping gloss that I always use. I have a whole video on this product because it is my favorite like lip plumping gloss that I've ever tried. So I'm just going to apply this really quick, and then on top of that, are you serious? So I'm just going to apply this really quick, and then on top of that, I'm going to try out this gloss. And the last product I'm going to be trying today is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. This is not a new product, it's fairly old, but I did read on their website that they revamped the formula a little bit, and now it comes in a bigger bottle as well. So I'm going to spray this all over my face to set my makeup. Alright, and that is the final e.l.f. product I'm going to be trying on my face today. This is the final look. I don't think it came out that bad. I think some of these products definitely worked pretty well. There were definitely some hits, there were definitely some misses. Probably my favorite thing, and the thing that I'm most surprised by, is the e.l.f. Camo, just dropped the package, is the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I just wasn't really expecting the formula to be as lightweight and smooth as it was, and I really like it. It's not cakey on your face at all, or at least not on me. So I would definitely recommend this. I also liked the liquid eyeshadows and the no smudge eyeshadow pens. Those were nice to give some definition to your eyes. Something that I would not recommend and definitely won't be using again is obviously the mascara, which sucks because it has this pretty packaging, but it was by far the worst product that I bought. Alright, and I think that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked watching this video, then make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not done that yet. I will link a playlist of all of my other makeup videos that I've done in the past at the end of this video if you want to watch any more makeup videos from me. I've definitely done some on some e.l.f. products, so check those out if you're interested. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you guys would like to see me test out on camera. I have a really hard time coming up with ideas for videos, so if you have any suggestions for video ideas you'd like to see me do in the future, please leave that below in the comments. You can follow me on Instagram and find me on Facebook if you want to, and I think that's everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!